Grand Rising, everyone. I am Stardust Diamond. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being alive today. Thank you for the roof, food, and clothes. Amen. Namaste, Satu. Thank you to God, Jesus, and those that helped me through times. Always, amen. Gratitudes. Thank you to all the beautiful brothers and sisters. Sending lots of love, light, healing, and protections to all. Thank you to all ETs and humans and starseeds and all for helping through every single day. And everybody's growing every single day. Every day everybody's growing. Everybody's going through this whole program. We're trying to detach from all these programs. Eventually we'll detach from these programs and know who we are, and everything will come back. But this is how the inorganic ones have us. But we are on our journeys every single day. As long as we're healing every single day on our journeys of our chakras, of our emotions, we are winning. Because this is what the inorganic ones do not want. They do not want us to heal. They do not want us to know the truth. They do not want us to unite. They do not want us to stand up. They don't want this. They don't. But you know what? Times and the table has turned that, guess what, inorganic ones? People, our brothers and sisters, are constantly standing up. More and more and more and more. So, such a blessing to see. And I'm so proud of all the beautiful souls that keep on going. You know, even though that some people are still programmed with some certain things, they are still waking up to the new, to the things, and then they're learning about things gradually. That is exciting. You know, to me, this whole world is a book. It's like a page. It's all scripted. It's all the same. It just carries on to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and the next place. And that's what they're trying to do over here in this program. Canada program, all the names and everything is all just programs. Constant programs, right? The inorganic ones, like, they're allowing this colorful flag and all this stuff that they're trying to push on the children. And in my opinion, and probably a lot of others have the same or not, but I believe it's a mental illness. Okay, we shouldn't have this stuff, this rainbow stuff, this dressing up stuff, this changing, all this nonsense. They're trying to groom the children. This is what they want. They don't want us to populate. They want to change these people, these kids, early, right? And then they have this rainbow flag parade thing that they're allowed, which is not right. All right, there's children around. You do not have the right. It makes me very upset. I don't care what they are. All right? They do not have the right to indecent exposure. They do not have the right to do that. There's children around. They do not have the right. But the inorganic ones, of course, they puppet the police, and the police say that they're allowed to do it once a year. That is not right. You do not have the right to have indecent exposure to children. It is not right to do that, and it's absolutely wrong. And then another thing is, in this world here, in this illusion Canada here, this gentleman was at this hotel thing. This is in This is in Niagara Falls, Ontario. And Bam Bam and I think it's Goof something. I forget what his name is, channel. Forgive me here. But I really appreciate the brothers and sisters. They have all gone through some conflicts and stuff during their childhood and stuff. And things have happened to them. And all these kids, this stuff has happened to them. And they're trying to expose all the people who are bad. The people who are bad that do stuff to kids. That is not right. And the inorganic ones are allowing these people to live in areas where they're not notifying everybody that there's this person here. So they're exposing them. Making sure that people know that they're there and this. Because they have the right to know. These people shouldn't be even near any children. But this is all the inorganic ones' games. Right? They're letting these people free. That's who they are. You know, they do stuff and wrong to children. And the truth will come out, okay? The truth will come out. Justice will be served. We will all get the justice and then all deserved. And then all the children and stuff will be saved. You know, this is nonsense. You know, this guy at this hotel exposed himself. And then they were doing their protests. And this guy just out of blues exposed himself in front of the children. And these police people are really not doing anything. I don't see no arrest, no nothing. They're playing a game. Because this is what the inorganic ones are about, right? This is why these brothers and sisters are out here standing up. You know, they're exposing because the inorganic ones don't want to put the stuff on the TV program. They want to keep these other people who are in this delusional of their own world. You know, for example, there's lots of narcissists out there. We all know that. Narcissists like to control. Narcissists like to tell you what to do. Narcissists like to complain. Narcissists like to play the victim. Narcissists have this own delusional worlds in their heads. For example, you know, I was talking about, you know, people in the airports going to different countries, how people are avoiding the being scanned because they have the reason, okay? They don't want to be scanned by this artificial intelligence nonsense. Okay, you look into your knowledge, you do your own research. You find out if it's going to harm you or it's not, or this or that, but these people do not want to be scanned. So they tell them, they deny them, they don't want it. I forget how they say it, but they get the natural pattern way going through what you normally go through. The security thing. So they got that. And then the partner is like, no. He goes, they have to do that. And I said, no, they don't. I go, other people have done it. And then he always gets mad easy. Because that's what narcissists do. They're always angry. They're always mad. It's just like walking on eggshells, you know. Like you keep putting your boundaries up. You keep saying, I'm going to be myself. I don't care what other people think. Like a lot of this program world where people care about what people think. People want to help other people. People want to fit in. They just want to be loved. They want friends. They just want the feeling of other people and being wanted. But what it is you have to be your own self because there's other people that are just like you and will all connect. You don't want to be in this matrix world. You don't want to fit in with their nonsense. Absolutely not. You don't want nothing to do. You want to be the black sheep because you don't want to fit in with their program. So the more people detach from the program and the more people be their own self and stuff. And you got to learn to love yourself. And I don't know where Miley went. You got to learn to talk to yourself with better words. A lot of people are still learning that words are like spells. A lot of people are still learning how to love themselves better. And, you know, I pray for like a kind of like a mentor for the son. And since he joined this, I'm just going to say martial arts, so I'm not going to say what he's in. But he's doing martial arts. I'm very, very, very proud of him. He passed his test to the next belt. He even broke, he broke 2 pieces of wood, I think 3. Wow, he broke 3 pieces of wood. Just let me get this right here. I have it all in video. I'm so proud of him. The young man that's there, his teacher, is very wise. He's teaching his children that, you know, you need to help your parents. You need to, like, shovel the driveway, clean up and stuff. Because they've been clean enough when you were born and looking after you, and you help them out. It's teaching the kids to have more confidence. It's teaching the kids self-defense. It's teaching them how to use their voices. It's very, very, very nice to see. I was watching it and I videoed. I got to see the son do his martial arts and everything, and I was very proud of him. He's getting really tall. He's almost like 6 foot tall, and I'm like 5'4" here. Like, he used to be like so tiny. And then I always told everybody that he's going to be a very tall boy. He's going to be a very tall boy. He's got these blue eyes, right? I'm a very overprotected mama. Like a mama bear. I have no idea where, oh, there she is. Miss Miley, I was looking for you. Miss Miley, you cleaning yourself? Yeah, she's cleaning, clean. That's all they do. Just clean. Here's your tongue. Mommy's hungry. Yeah, we're so proud. Yeah, we're so proud. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. Right? I'm very proud that he's into something that he can get more confidence, right? Because, you know, children, they need to have both parents, and they need to have the compassion and the empathy from the parents too. And we always listen to the son. We always get him to express himself. Like, we tell him, don't hold into anything. Express yourself. Like, make sure you tell us stuff. Like, sometimes like, he just mostly wants to talk to the partner, which is fine. But at least he's still expressing himself, talking, right? He's got emotions, right? Emotions. This is I'm going to feed the birds and the squirrels. The emotions, right? The inorganic ones don't want people to, and boys, to express their emotions. But you're seeing a lot of more people, a lot of more male role models who are showing their emotions, right? It's an exciting thing, an exciting time to be in, because, you know, things are happening for a reason. They're happening for a reason. It's what when the mentors say all the time. Thank you, gratitudes. Infinite Waters, Well Smart, Cat Down the Road. Thank you to Ismael Perez. And this other gentleman, I think his name is Coach Monarch. I'm not sure what his name. I gotta look it later. But I love him. You know, like, he love brothers and sisters. You know. Like, I'm like really excited to see like brothers and sisters get like meet their twin flames. It's exciting to see. You know, I watched a lot of brothers and sisters like start by not doing videos, to not wanting to talk on videos, but to talking on videos, and got like tons of people on their channels, and they're doing like so well. Like they went like from brothers and sisters that have gotten separated and finding their right twin flame, right? It's like that's why we need to work on ourselves. We need to heal. If we heal and work on ourselves, we too could possibly, maybe find your twin flame. Now I'm just guessing here. I can't say 100% sure, right? Because, you know, like a lot of us was maybe awakened the whole time. A lot of us were sleeping in this brainwashed world and got woken up. Like I did, you know? Like when I was younger, I remember a lot of the kids saying, "Oh, that was what I was thinking." And I didn't understand when I was younger because I didn't watch program TV stuff. I played outside all the time. And when I was younger, my mom babysat, and I looking after a boy when he was young. And yeah, I'm always been looking after people and cleaning up things and doing stuff and you know, always being independent ever since the dad passed away when I was 9, right? And then the brother passed away when I was in my 20s. And then my uncle, you know, they were all good people. It's just the inorganic ones got to them. You know, sometimes people are not strong enough to deal with all the horrendous things that they throw at people. And then to put up with things for a long time. And, you know, we all just want to find that special one that doesn't judge from their appearance. You know, but that's just the way it is, I guess, for the Matrix. You know, just because somebody is missing some teeth or something and you don't understand that doesn't mean they're poor or something. Like, no, we're all rich in abundance inside. It's just this Matrix that thinks we need to survive. What they keep trying to do. Keep trying to higher prices up, making things more harder. That's just how they plan things. They always plan things that way. But the truth is told, that the truth will come out, you know. They're making a lot of artificial fake videos and stuff, but you know, people will realize ETs are real. They're brothers, sisters, different dimensions are real. And so we all have these beautiful powers, and we're all beautiful souls, and eventually we'll get there. And as one of my mentors says, animals are aliens, ETs. Hey, which one are you guys? That's such a pretty girl. I love you. Alright, everybody. I'm so hungry. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys also dearly. You know, stay strong, okay? You know, a lot of things are happening. You know, I'm going to give you guys a big future hug. You know, let's carry on. I'm so proud. Let's keep our heads up. I know things are really rough. And it's very, very hard to deal with stuff constant, right? And I find that these people have these programs that make us forget things. And my son has it, so I've been trying to get my son, because the mentor, Infinite Waters, real smart, gratitudes, thank you, and the cat down the road, gratitudes. He's repeats. And then since he's been mentoring me for over 6 years, and since I keep repeating the same things, it helps stick. Or write things down, or just go over it until it sticks. You know, gradually our memories will remember because of these inorganic ones. So you guys have the most blissful, beautiful day or night wherever you are. Sprinkle some stardust, and bye for now.